Hi, we're happy to be here. Again, this is Atakan and my colleague Ana from our Spanish offices in Europe. Today, we're going to show you our personal finance management solution. It's going to be consisting of two parts, the demo. The first part will be about Money Strands, our direct-to-consumer offering here in the United States. That is free and very functionally rich. And we launched this product in March 2009. And it has gathered over 70,000 registered users in the course of the 6 months. The second part will be actually conducted by Ana, and she's going to show us BBVA Tu Cuentas, the private label implementation of the Strands personal finance platform in Spain. So with that, I'm going to jump right into the demo. Once the user logs in, we give the user the ability to aggregate all their accounts. One thing we do a little differently here is we're one of the first PFM platforms in the market that adopted a widget-based, highly customizable interface. But we also enable manual account uploads. So in addition to syncing up your bank accounts and credit card accounts and loan accounts with Money Strands, you can actually do it through CSV files or QFX files. So that gives the user additional flexibility. And we also offer the interface in Spanish and have the capability to add to the interface other languages by design. We originally conceived of that for internationalization purposes. We also support 44 different currencies. So if you have operations all over the world, you don't need to reinvent the wheel when you go to different countries with this type of solution. The information that's gathered, the transactions that's gathered through your accounts, ultimately get pulled into the details tab. We've just recently upgraded this based on consumer feedback. Now we have smart search where the user can enter string searches and make string searches rather quickly to find out how much they've spent on a given vendor. We have also the ability to be able to move columns around the way the user pleases. We have also added the capability to include or exclude particular transactions. For example, this is a transfer between accounts, so to avoid double counting, system automatically excludes it. And we now have also support for custom categories. As you can see here, the user have that option now. This is one of the most requested features from our users. The analysis tab contains two widgets, the income and expenses by category, which also presents the user with a trend line analysis of various categories of spending. The user has the option to take out and analyze particular accounts in combination with others. For example, if I'm charging my business expenses to this Chase account, I may not want to include that into the analysis. With the balance of flows, we give the users a glimpse of whether or not they've been living within their means on a monthly basis. The overview tab contains our budgeting widget, and we retouched this recently, adding a budget history. We also have the community comparison, which anonymously lets you compare yourself to your peers based on your spending categories. And finally, we're really excited to announce that today we're doing a first in the space of personal finance management tools by way of partnering with Savings.com, one of the premier providers of coupons and online discounts. And we are now linking to their feed to our users by way of algorithmically finding out which coupons and special offers fit their spending patterns. And they're all also ordered by the popularity based on Savings.com community. And from here on, the user can actually take advantage of the discount during checkout. So with that, I'm going to hand it to Ana, so she can show you the implementation we did for BBVA Tu Cuentas.
Hi. This is BBVA Tu Cuentas, its implementation we did for Spanish Bank BBVA. This was launched in November 2008. It was a huge success from the beginning, with steady growth and reaching 300,000 users by July 2009. It was also recently covered by a case study by Forrester Research and called What the Future of Online Banking Will Look Like. So as you can see here, the functionalities are very similar to Bunny Strands, but with a customized look and feel and also some custom features developed for BBVA. I will now show you a few widgets that we have developed in a second phase with them. For example, an improved analysis tool called the Income and Expense Simulator, where the user can see a forecast of their income and expenses, and as well add planned purchases on income and see how that will affect their financial future. And also some improved recommendation widgets for travel, leisure, cars, and real estate listings. We're going to take a look at this example. Homes for Me. The user can navigate within the widget, see more information on specific listing, for example, on the location, picture gallery, details on the listing, and also, and all these tied to financial product, related financial product, in this case, a mortgage quote from BBVA, which can be, the user can find the information directly from the widget. This is tied to BBVA's strategy of generating cross-selling opportunities and turning their PFM tool into a revenue source.
Thank you, Anna. So before we conclude, I want to recap with several thoughts. Number one, with Money Strands, we're in touch with, again, 70,000 plus real users, real consumers telling us what they want in a PFM tool. So that's a live laboratory environment, if you will, for us to keep improving the widgets and the functionality that we have. Number two, we already have under our belt the experience of having the implementation with a large global bank, and also about to wrap up another implementation in Europe, PFM implementation in pilot phase. So we have the capabilities to abide by stringent requirements. And three, we have a webinar where we want to share this experience with you. So please find us outside and come sign up for the Best Practices webinar that's hosted by Forrester Research. Thank you so much.